sit inside the upper room of my own making, behind the locked doors of everything I cannot prove, while the others talk of resurrection and of waking. I'm the one still asking for a reason to move. I've heard the testimonies, heard the worship, heard the praise, watch the tears run down the faces of the ones who say they've seen. And I wanna believe it, Lord, I wanna most days. But something in me needs to touch before I leave. It ain't that I don't love you, Thomas loved enough to die. It's that love without the evidence leaves something asking why. And I'm not proud of that, but Lord, it's where I am. I confess I could be like Thomas most of the time, standing at the edge of the miracle, asking for a sign. While the others shout their hallelujahs, I'm still in my mind. Lord, I confess I could be like Thomas most of the time, but Thomas wasn't left outside. You came through the locked door, didn't scold him for the doubting, showed him what he asked you for, and the man who needed proof became the first to say, my Lord, my God, Lord, meet me in my Thomas the same way. I've prayed the prayers and felt the silence stretch like cotton, read the promises and watched the opposite come true, held the hand of someone good until they were forgotten by a body that gave out before the healing came through. And I know the theology, I know what I'm supposed to say, that His ways are higher, that the suffering has a plan. But the knowing and the feeling are a long and separate way, and some nights the doubt is louder than the faith in me can stand. I'm not throwing down my Bible, I'm not walking out the door, I'm just honest that the questions knock more often than before, and I'm bringing them to you instead of somewhere else. Lord, I love that you didn't shame him, didn't post his failure on the wall, didn't make him wear the doubt like some scarlet letter down the hall. Just walked through the walls of his unbelief, stood right in the middle of his need, said, Thomas, reach your hand and stop your doubting. Not with thunder, Lord, just tenderly. And Thomas, oh Lord, Thomas, who needed more than words to be convinced, traveled further with the gospel than most of the others since, took the resurrection story all the way to India's shore, that the doubter became the distance runner. Lord, that's what I'm believing you had me for. So I'm not ashamed of Thomas, I'm not ashamed he's in me, because you didn't give up on him, and I'm trusting you won't give up on me. Meet me in my locked room, walk right through my walls, and show me what I need to see. I'll be ready when you call. I confess I could be like Thomas most of the time, standing at the edge of the miracle, asking for a sign. While the others shout their hallelujahs, I'm still in my mind. Lord, I confess I could be like Thomas most of the time, but Thomas wasn't left outside. You came right through the locked door, didn't shame him for the doubting, loved him straight down to the core. And the man who said, unless I see, became the man who died for what he'd seen. Lord, meet me in my Thomas, walk through every wall in me, till my doubt becomes a distance that I run for you. My Lord, my God, my Lord, my God. He came right through the locked door, didn't knock, didn't wait, just appeared right in the middle of the doubt. My Lord,